In the fall of 2020, I was invited to teach a bottle brick wall workshop at the Tamaqua Sustainability Project in Pennsylvania. I took the opportunity to meet everyone that was involved one-on-one, to hear their unique stories, and to share them with all of you. In this video, I'd like to introduce you to Natalie and Forest, a Philadelphia-based couple with plans to buy land and build their own house.
I'm Forrest. I'm from Philadelphia, and I heard about this from a paper that was taped up in West Philly with, take a number. So we ripped one off, and that's why we're here.
I'm Natalie. I also live in Philly. We came here because the flyer said natural building, and that's what we intend to do. We want to go and we're going to be buying land soon, and we're going to build our own cob house.
Or something like that.
We'll keep it simple.
We got a lot of inspiration here, so the ingredients in our building materials might be open to change.
Yes. I used to own a house. I bought a house when I was 26. I sold it when I was 28. I didn't like it. It looked great. We went and we saw it, me and my ex-husband, and we were like, oh my gosh, this house is awesome. We love it. There was like a skylight and the ceilings were high and the kitchen was big, and we were just like, this is great. We're gonna get this house. And we got it, and we quickly found out that just like the way that you can buy a lemon car, you can totally buy a lemon house. The floors had some serious structural problems, which is very scary to think about. Like, what if something like happens to the floor and we have to shell out tens of thousands of dollars to fix it that we don't have, so we'll be in even more debt. What if when we try to sell a house, they notice these problems? And then we also noticed houses fall apart kind of. Like, we broke this light fixture that was really hard to replace, and like a few other things. And we just noticed that houses don't last. Like, they keep falling apart, and they're really expensive to put back together. And just the repairs, everyone's like, oh, don't rent, you should buy, because you'll waste your money. But you kind of do waste your money trying to keep these pieces of crap that people build these days out of cheap material together. So what I want to do is I want to build my own house that I can repair. Even if it falls apart, it'll be easily put back together the way cob is, and the materials will be very cheap. It won't be a big deal, and it'll last an incredible amount of time compared to a normal cheap build that you see in our society today. It's a big ranch.
You gonna drop the mic? You slayed it. That's awesome.
The difference between, sustainability of a traditional house versus an earth house. If you buy your own land and build your own house on it, then you're not paying mortgage. You're paying for the cost of building the house in the first place, but not having to buy something that somebody else built is huge money saver.
If you follow an earth ship build, there's a lot of little things you can do to cut down on your bills or not have bills. For instance, electricity. And so if you don't have a mortgage and you don't have bills,
if you're using solar power, water power,
sounds like a pretty good deal to me. Excited about that life.
Yeah, I feel like we went in here knowing relatively little about, we were kind of in a one-frame mindset about, we'll build a cob house, because we had talked to some people about that. But we met so many people with so many different opinions about, what kind of materials are good for which kind of climates. I think this has expanded my my mindset about exactly how we could go about doing what we want to do. And it's also given us a lot of great connections. Really cool people came to this thing. Lots of experienced people as well, who know what they're talking about and who we'd love to stay in touch with.
Alright, that's it for this video. This interview is featured in a full-length documentary on the Off-Grid Guru channel, so be sure to subscribe and check out our other videos covering this inspirational project. Plus, if you want to check out the Tamaqua Sustainability Project in Pennsylvania, I'm going to put a link in the description so you can stay up to date with all the courses and classes that are available.